Good morning from an unshaven, unkept American building here in the Philippines. You know, back early in this vlog, had some commenters to say, you need to trim your eyebrows, you need to trim your mustache above your lip line, you need to trim your nose, you need to cut your beard and stay shaven. These things, you know, it would be better for your vlog and all. Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate the grooming tips. Most foreigners that are building a house in the Philippines are doing it to retire. And that means they want to sit and not have to get up in the morning and shave. That they can go days without shaving and nobody have any opinion or judgment of it. If I want to wear sloppy old clothes and old stained up shirts around here and chill at the house and build, that's part of enjoying that. You're not having to put on a uniform or put on polo shirts or button down shirts and, you know, get all snazzed up for the working world out there. Remember, we're here enjoying. Look at that out that window right there. Just look at that right there. That says it all. It means I want to get up and not worry about shaving if I don't want to shave. If I want to shave for 3, 4, 5 days, if I don't want to shave for 4 months, that's the beauty of it. I want to walk around in flip-flops, shorts. That's the beauty of it. If I want to put that favorite old t-shirt on that looks like it's been worn 1,000 times before already, that is the beauty of it. Just to relax and be free of all the have-tos and do a little want-tos. So some of you out there, y'all remember that. And don't be judgmental when you say, man, he ain't shaved in days. I hadn't, and I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so happy. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? People just dream of that scene right there. Just dream of that. Look at that. It's things that I always dreamed of having. Never knew I'd really have. Well, the staircase is poured and I can walk up and down it now. And that is really, really awesome. Really awesome. So let's talk about the staircase this morning while I have a cup of coffee. So as I always say, when I put videos out, they're delayed. So whatever you see I put out on a vlog, for instance, today has already happened a week to a week and a half ago. And so I want to share with you some of the feedback of when I very first started announcing about that I'm going to build this staircase down here, and the comments that came out in the first videos when it was announced. First of all, one guy just said, staircase by the front door, weird. A lot of houses don't have foyers anymore. The cut down on space and money and everything else, and to make the home way more just utilitarian, they eliminated that, and boom, the front door just opens right in the living room, and there you are, you know, like literally, hey, what's on TV? And that's okay. That's okay. I understand that. But a house that's a little bit more grand, or like a hotel that's a little bit more grand, structures like that, big buildings, they have foyers, and different size foyers on the grandness, the scale of the house. Now, this isn't a just ginormous house, you know. I know it's not a real word for you correctors out there. And, but it's not just a common, you know, cookie cutter home either. So yes, this house has a foyer, and it has a balcony looking back down in the foyer, and it deserves a little bit of a grand staircase for what will fit in this area. So I want to explain that a little bit. Then, so yes, a foyer, you walk in the front door and you're kind of like, that's where you're led different directions. You can go over here to this part of the house, or over here to this part of the house, or up the staircase to the upper part of the house. And a staircase by the front door is very common around the world. You open the door and there'll be a staircase either over to the right, the left, dead ahead, somewhere, and there's a staircase going up right by the front door. It's a wide front door with side lights on it and all. And so it's not just like the door is just instantly right on the stairs. The door is way over there in the middle. That is a wide opening there. I think it's a little over 6 foot wide opening. Door's only 3 foot wide. So yeah, not right on the staircase. Then next, the curves. Some people said it's gonna be a really steep staircase, but it's not. Every step is a common height for the rise, and it's a pretty common tread. Now, of course, they're unique shape because they're real wide on one side and they're narrow on the other, because it spirals around, it curves around. But pretty much up through the core area where you walk, your walk line, your walk path, they're all consistent wide treads. When you build a staircase on a curve like this, isn't that cool looking? Look at that. When you build it on a curve like this, now you have lengthened your area of these stairs. So imagine this was a piece of paper, okay? And imagine you just took that piece of paper and you started cutting it at those steps. Snip, 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 right across there. And then all of a sudden you folded your paper out and around. Now you got a real long piece of paper. So that's what's happened here, is I've created me a long wall, not a short wall, not a short wall, because with a typical staircase you'd only have from there to there a short wall, and from there to there a short wall. That'd be pretty tight to get a staircase in. But now I've created where all the length of this wall and all the length of that wall put together, like if it was a long straight run, is now how much space I have to build a set of steps, because there is always a step happening. There's not a flat spot, there's not a transition, there's not a landing. So that means now I have the length of this wall plus this wall combined together, just like if it was a long straight wall, to build my steps. Now it's not steep anymore. Let's go for a walk down them. Nice and broad. Look at that. You want to see my feet? See that? Now this is cocoa lumber here. That'll come off the end of the steps right there. You see that? See my heels? See my wiggly toes right there? Nice broad step. Now we're going to head on down. Most people are going to stay close to the wall or by the rail. But every step now, every step, look here, just right on down. Look here, just no problem. See that? No problem. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. And no problem. You got to think about all these things, functionality. And this staircase, this is me, I just walk right up it. No handrails, no nothing. I'm on a constant climb. There you have it. There you have it. So I hope that maybe that'll make some of you understand how you can use a constant curved staircase in a tight area and you end up with really nice, wonderful steps. Just look at this piece of cake. Well, I'm ready to get this build day started. The guys are just about to be here. Some of them are coming up right now. And we're gonna get to rocking and rolling, pouring concrete right out the back right there, pouring that last little canopy roof. So the day is underway already. They're getting ready to do a concrete mix down there again. And Joel is going to get water and to water these steps. I watered them late last night and he's going to water them again right now because this is curing concrete. We don't want it to dry out too much. So we're about to water these steps. I've been up here doing electrical the past day, yesterday, and I'm about to do it again today. And I'm putting some temporary lights up in here for working as well. These lights are all burning off the solar right now. I took the inverter that's currently not being used downstairs and put it on the wall up there. I took 2 of my old lead acid batteries that I still have here and just set them there underneath it and connect it to the inverter. And I took a couple of my solar panels as well and put out there. And so that those 2 solar panels charging those 2 batteries and providing power to the inverter, and I could be running these lights and stuff up here temporary right now, getting some circuits alive, testing everything. Hey, Coppers. Morning. Didn't even know you made it over here, man. I would have picked you up. I was town. And man, look here, they're doing the trim around here in the front now. My goodness, that looks good. I didn't even pay attention to it last night. I was so tired. I didn't even get a look at it. Man, is that looking tight. Man, it looks good. Man. Looks super good. Yeah, he's gonna be doing it all up there at the very top too. Whole nother set again. What do you think about staircase, Cat?
I love it, man.
Did you go up it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't. Here, actually, I'm gonna video you walking it, and you give it a walk.
This is great, man.
It's a gorgeous day.
Y'all get rain yesterday?
No?
No.
What
is that, about 15 miles?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, camera does pretty good for that, doesn't it?
It does.
Let's look over here. Cloud covered mountains there. I'm gonna test out a couple fans here. We're gonna be working inside that house a lot with the doors and stuff. It's getting warm in there and you start tiling and all that humidity. Then I can use it later just in the garage.
That's one, sir.
Yeah, put it on high.
Is that all right?
So this is the Cessna, and we're gonna try the 747 jet. Careful, it'll blow the hair off your head.
I did that.
So we're talking about $69.50, about $20 difference.
Lima. Libel. Lima. Ari dua.
I want to show you a little bit what's been going on today. And I went to Citi Hardware, bought some things here for the house. Also, right now, outside of them finishing up this pour, which looks great, and they're putting a little dam around the edge where we can control the water, and that's really nice. Hey, I see something. I got to stop here and get them fixed right now. I looked down here just then, and they did not set that up right there for that drain. That's supposed to be dropping in right there. And so I said, man, you need to start working that out right now before this concrete cures. Go all the way down low in there, almost to the steel. Right there. What do you think about that? Is that beautiful or what? Now, of course, they'll put the glass in after it's installed. And so they just, right now, got these little pieces just tacked up here to keep them in place. But after it's installed, then it'll get all the finish work and everything done on it. But what do you think about that? Is that beautiful or what? So what we have here is one of our subscribers sent you these shirts when we were in the US, and there's different sizes in here, and he wanted all you crew to have these. He wanted all the crew to have these, and some of you we already gave a couple caps. See, you got one on right now, right? Oh yeah, you got one on. You got one on too, right? Because I've been noticing it right there. Fil Billy. So y'all are gonna have to figure out how you're gonna divide these up. So here, I want y'all to sort through. Melinda, you can help sort through, because she knows here what's better than anybody. Look, that looks just like him. Put that up there. Look, the same face. Look, same face. Somebody want an orange? That one there says slow ride. And that's the front of a boat. That's a boat, and that's the windshield right there. Yeah. So the viewer was John that sent these to us. Yeah, John. John from Fil Billy. Look, Boo's foot. Boo's foot. Look at that. Man, look what a big shirt though, man. Hey, some of those that are... Who? Who's gonna be the one? Let me see that one too. Fish, man, isn't that awesome? Man, your wife might hug you tonight. That's only a hug. Hug only, and then get out. Hey, y'all see? Man, that's great for you too. So you did end up one that, I thought he didn't have one that fits, but he does. Turn around. Yeah, model it for us there. He's got his on too, right there, boy. And that one fits you good, man. That fits perfect. That fits you perfect, man.